Hello all. Today we are going to discuss about IoT protocols and functional blocks of IoT. Okay? IoT protocols. IoT protocol is a set of rules and regulations that means how to react commands from another device. Okay? In given figure there are four layers. Okay, first one application layer, transport layer, network layer and link layer. Okay, application layer contains this protocol, HTTP, COAP, WebSockets, MQTT, XMPP, DDS and AMQP. Second one, transport layer protocol contains TCP and UDP. Third one, network layer protocol or internet layer protocol consisting of IPv4, IPv6 and 6 low PAN. And link layer protocol contains 5 protocols: 802.3 for Ethernet, 802.11 for Wi-Fi, 803, 802.16 for WiMAX, 802.15.4 for LRWPAN, and last fifth one 2G, 3G, 4G. 802 IEEE, which is part of IEEE standards. IEEE, it is Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Okay. Link layer protocol. Link layer protocol used to move a datagram over an individual link. Okay. What is mean by datagram? Datagram, it is a packet of data passed across a network. Okay. In there, first one 802.3 for Ethernet. Ethernet is a set of technologies and protocols that are used primarily in LANs. Okay. Ethernet is classified into two categories: classic Ethernet and switched Ethernet. Classic Ethernet is the original form of Ethernet that provides data rates between 3 Mbps to 10 Mbps, and a switched Ethernet uses switches to connect to the stations in the LAN. Okay, means Ethernet is a way of connecting computers in LAN. Second, 802.11 Wi-Fi. The 802.11 standard is defined through several specifications of wireless LANs. It defines an interface between two wireless clients. The IEEE 802.11 standard is used to facilitate secure end-to-end communication for wireless local area network. And last one, Wi-Fi computer communication in various frequencies including 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, 6 GHz and 60 GHz frequency bands. Okay, means Wi-Fi is a family of wireless broadband network protocol and based on IEEE 802.11 family standard. Third one 802.16 WiMAX. WiMAX stands for Worldwide Interoperability for Microwave Access. WiMAX provides many user applications and interfaces like Ethernet and IP. Okay, means WiMAX also a family of wireless broadband communication standard and based on IEEE 802.16 family standard. IEEE 802.16, it is a set of standards which provides multiple physical layer and media access control, MAC. Okay, and WiMAX can provide at home or mobile internet access across whole cities or countries. Fourth, 802.15.4 LRW PAN stands for Low Rate Wireless Personal Area Networks. LRW PAN focuses on low cost, low speed communication between devices, and devices also include power management functions such as link quality and energy detection. Means LRW PAN is simple low cost communication network and which is used for wireless connectivity in application layer with limited power. Okay, WPANs is the importance of achieving extremely low manufacturing operation costs and technological simplicity without sacrificing flexibility. Fifth, 2G, 3G, 4G. G for generation means 2 second generation, third generation, fourth generation. Okay, 2G delivered digital signal and offered up to 250 kbps speed and supports voice, text and data services. 3G 3G at least 200 kbps up to 3 mbps speed, and 4G delivers up to 100 mbps for mobile access and up to 1 gbps for wireless access. Okay, means obviously newer versions or newer generations is faster, more secure and more reliable. Second layer, network or internet layer protocol. Okay, this protocol designed for end-to-end communication or connection. Okay, there are three protocols: IPv 4th version, IPv 6th version, and 6 low PAN. Okay, here IPv4 and IPv6 comparison is mentioned. Okay, there are parameters of IPv4 and IPv6. Okay, IPv4 it is 32-bit size of IP address. Okay, and IPv6 has size of IP address 128-bit. Addressing method of IPv4 is numeric address and separated by dot, and addressing method of IPv6 is an alphanumeric address and separated by a colon. Third point, type of addresses: IPv4 unicast, broadcast and multicast, and IPv6 types: unicast, multicast and anycast. IPv4, for example, IPv4 is like this format and IPv6 has this format. Okay, and third internet network layer protocol is 6 low PAN. Okay, means IPv4 and IPv6 both are internet protocol versions. Third, 6 low PAN. 6 low PAN means IPv6 over low power wireless personal area networks. Okay, this network protocol defines encapsulation and header compression mechanisms. It allows for the smallest devices with limited processing ability to transmit information wirelessly using an internet protocol. And 6LoWPAN opens up many different areas for data monitoring, analysis, and predictive maintenance. Okay, means 6LoWPAN defines encapsulation and header compression mechanisms. Okay. Third protocol is transport layer protocol. Okay, transport layer protocol. This layer responsible for delivering data. Okay, and it is consisting of TCP and UDP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. Okay, it is connection oriented. For example, FTP and SMTP, file transfer protocol, and simple mail transfer protocol. It facilitates the exchange of messages between computing devices in a network. And TCP works with the Internet Protocol IP, which defines how computers send packets of data to each other. And second one, UDP, User Datagram Protocol. It is connectionless protocol, and example is DNS, online multiplayer game, like Ludo, and DNS means domain name system. It facilitates the exchange of messages between computing devices in a network, and UDP is suitable protocol for multicasting as UDP supports packet switching. And TCP and UDP both used in Netflix and YouTube apps. Okay. Third one, last one, application layer protocol. It is first HTTP. Actually, HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. Here commands are given: get, put, post, delete, head, trace, options, etc. Okay, a method for encoding and transporting information between a web browser and a web server. HTTP clients generally use transmission control protocol connections to communicate with servers. Means HTTP. The purpose of HTTP is to provide standard way for web browser and web server to talk with each other. Okay. Second, COAP stands for Constraint Application Protocol, suitable for M2M, means machine to machine. This is request response model and runs on UDP instead of TCP. Here also commands get, put, post, delete, means COAP used for SMS on mobile communication networks. Okay. Third, web sockets. Web socket based on TCP. Client can be browser, IoT device, or a mobile application. WebSocket is a low-level web-friendly communications mechanism. For example, social media, FB, Messenger, Mozilla. Okay, full duplex communication over a single socket connection for sending messages between client and server. Okay, means it provides full duplex communication channels over single TCP connection. Okay, it's full duplex means bidirectional data transmissions at the same time. Fourth, MQTT stands for Message Queuing Telemetry Transport. MQTT is a publish subscribe based messaging protocol used in IoT. The protocol usually runs over TCP/IP, and this protocol surrounds two subjects, first one client and second one broker. An MQTT broker is a server while the clients are the connected devices. Means this runs over TCP/IP. Okay. Fifth, XMPP stands for Extensible Messaging and Presence Protocol. It is based on client server architecture as well as server to server architecture. XMPP is a communication protocol for message oriented middleware based on XML, and it is suitable for voice, video calls, chats, messaging, gaming, multi-party chats, etc. Means XMPP mostly used by instant messaging applications like WhatsApp. Sixth, DDS protocol, data distribution service. It is also IoT protocol developed for M2M communication by OMG, Object Management Group. DDS enables data exchange via publish subscribe methodology, and it enables the various components of a system to more easily communicate and share data. Means this is ideal for industrial IoT. And seventh and last protocol is AMQP, stands for Advanced Message Queuing Protocol. It is beneficial for business messaging. It is an open standard application layer protocol for message oriented middleware, and messages are pushed by the brokers and pulled by the consumers. Means it's used in client server messaging and in IoT device management. And our next point is functional blocks. Functional blocks of IoT. Okay. It provides capabilities for identifications and sensing, then actualization, then okay. Given figure tells us there are 6 parts of functional blocks: application, management, service, communication, security, and device. Okay. Given figure presents functional blocks, and functional blocks are given below. There are 6 functional blocks. Okay. First one, device. An IoT system devices provides sensing, actualization, monitoring, and control functions. Means an IoT device is a piece of hardware and sensor, okay, that transmits data from one place to another over the internet. Okay. For example, smart mobiles, then refrigerators, watches, fire alarms, door door lock, then bicycle, uh, then security systems, medical sensors, etc., and fitness trackers. Okay. Second one block is communication. Communication handles the communication for the IoT system. Means actual communication in IoT is between computational devices and smart sensors. Third block is services. Services for device monitoring, device control service, data publishing services, and services for device discovery. Means this service platform includes the ability of IoT devices, okay, such as deploy, configure, troubleshoot, then secure, manage, and monitor. Okay. Fourth block is management. It provides various functions to govern the IoT system. Means management functions like to authenticate, configure, then monitor and maintain. Security. It secures the IoT system and by providing functions such as authentication, authorization, message integrity, content integrity, and data security. Okay. Actually, these terms are explained in cyber security. Okay. Then what is mean by authentication? Authentication means to identify person or device, for example username and password. Okay, then next term is authorization. Authorization is a process of granting permissions to an authenticated identity. Okay, message integrity means what? Message integrity means what? Validity of transmitted messages. And content integrity means list of contents where people interact with environment. And last one, data security. Data security means what? It is a process of protecting data. It is a process of protecting data from an unauthorized access. And last functional block of IoT is last one, application. This is an interface that the users can use to control and monitor various aspects of the IoT system. Means this block allows users to view system status or analyze processed data. Okay.